I've got two questions for you. They're going in very different directions. First, you've poured your heart and soul into this arena in the past as an assistant. So just what it means to you to be taking the floor for the first time as a head coach here at the Garden. And then second, as you're trying to instill the defense with your team, what's the thing that you're saying to them over and over? What's the thing that you really want to drive home?
Well, to answer your first question, it's such an honor and a privilege to play in this building and the history of the franchise. And when I think back to my previous time here, to be with a great group of players and a great coaching staff in all the big games that we had here, that it was very special and unique. And I think back to the Chicago games, and then of course having an opportunity to then later on coach in Chicago, I saw their side of it as well, and that was a big rivalry for them as well. But the building, growing up as a kid, the '70s Knicks, all that stuff, just a special place. And of course, what basketball means to New York City. It's the fans have, obviously it's unfortunate the fans can't be here, but there's no better place. Big games in this building, and the knowledge of the fans. If you make a good basketball play, it's recognized. It's a very unique place. I think it's the best place in the league to play. I know players get very excited about playing here, and I'm excited to be part of it. And I forgot the second question. Sorry, Rebecca. What was? Oh, the defense. Yeah. Yeah, and again, like the big thing for us is to improve every day. So the games have been great for us because what you're getting, it gives you a baseline of where you are and what you have to improve upon. And then after every game, we want to understand why we either have won or lost, and make improvements. And so when we look at the film, that's a good learning tool, and we're trying to make as much good film as we can. And I think that's where our focus needs to be, just to keep getting better each and every day. We know to win consistently, you have to build your defense, you have to be a good rebounding team, and you have to be a low turnover team. So those are three areas that we're focused in on right now.
Next question comes from Steve Popper, Newsday.
Hey, Tom. I know we heard earlier today that Frank and Nerlens were doubtful. I just wanted to see if you could update what their thing is, and also is if it's something that was rest or is it practice injuries?
No, it's more like precautionary rest, a little soreness, and it gives us an opportunity to look at some other guys. So that's the way we're approaching it. If someone gets nicked up, we're gonna be cautious with it, and that's where we are. So, we'll start. Reggie will start tonight, and Mitch will start. And we were planning on starting Mitch anyway because we wanted to see both guys with different units. But this is part of it, and that's why you have a team, and everyone has to be ready.
Next question, Ian Bagley, SNY.
Yeah, Coach, what have you seen from RJ as kind of a ball handler, and do you see him as somebody who has the ability to make plays with the ball in his hand at this level?
Yeah, I think what you're seeing now is you're seeing a lot of wings on the floor. It's usually a point guard, a two, a three, and a four, and all those positions are really interchangeable. And in some cases, all five guys are interchangeable, where it's positionless. And we're seeing Julius make plays off the dribble, but I do think RJ can make plays, and that's something we're really emphasizing with him. He's great at getting into the paint, and then to make the rim read. When you get to the rim, how many guys are on you? And if there's two or three guys on you, make the play. Just make the right read, make the game easy for everyone.
Next question comes from Mark Berman, New York Post.
Hey, Tom. You're dealing with the COVID situation, but now the snowstorm. Is there any preparations with staying overnight in the hotel or practicing in the garden? How are you guys handling this?
And I think, Mark, it's a great question. Right now, everything is unique. No fans coming down, playing the same team twice. And so, we looked at the situation and we said, it's an opportunity for us to spend a little extra time in the garden and shoot down here. So we're going to try to take advantage of it that way. But each day is unique, and you just try to do what you think is best for the team.
Next question, Mike Vorkunov, The Athletic.
Hey, Tom. I think you've talked about expanding Mitchell's offensive game, and obviously Mitchell has spoken about it a lot. There have been times, like in these 2 preseason games at least, where he's had the ball on the perimeter and room to do something or shoot or whatever, and he hasn't chosen to do anything. I'm just wondering, do you push him when he's in those types of positions to take a shot or to put the ball on the floor, or just what's the process in terms of, I guess, progressing offensively?
And again, I think the big thing is the progression to it. So what he's doing right now is he's preparing to do it. He's coming early. He's working on it before practice. He's staying late. He's come back in the evenings. And so once we see him become comfortable in practice, and I think his touch around the basket is improving right now. And so I think it's a feel, and I think there'll be a progression to it. But if he continues to work the way he has been working, he will improve and get comfortable with it.
Next question, Steph Bondi, Daily News.
Hey, Tom. I know Nerlens was sore, but who is Reggie starting over?
Oh, I'm sorry. Alec Burke is out for personal reasons, which we knew about before training camp.
Next question comes from Ian Bagley, SNY.
Steph kind of asked my question, Tom, but so I guess if Alec was available and if Nerlens was available, would you guys want to see this starting lineup regardless? Would you have gone this way regardless?
Yeah, well, I think we, as a coaching staff, we had talked about wanting to see Mitchell in the starting lineup, and we knew we wanted to also get a look at Reggie. The Mitchell one was planned, and the Reggie one, we sort of been debating back and forth when we were going to do it. So today we decided that we would do it, and but the Mitchell one was done after the previous game.